From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snacks.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
The Tobs offense never got rolling last night for their only game this season in the great state of South Carolina. Wilson fell to the Florence Red Wolves by a final of 9-3. But America's pastime returns to Fleming Stadium tonight as we celebrate our country's 243rd birthday. Tonight, it's Sharks versus Tobs on the 4th of July, coming up next. Good evening, friends, and welcome to Fleming Stadium here as the Tobs are set to take on the Wilmington Sharks and play host to this club for the first time in the 2019 season. We wish you a very happy 4th of July and Independence Day here from Wilson, North Carolina. Thank you so much for tuning in here on the holiday tonight. I'm Steve Granado, here for your coverage of today's matchup. The Tobs and Sharks playing for just the second time this season, and it's the first time these Sharks ever come to this ballpark here, and the only time this season that they make the trip out here to Wilson, North Carolina. Tobs are going to send Jacob Gilmore to the hill, who's coming off his best and longest start, 5 innings last time against the Asheboro Copperheads, and it'll be the first time he pitches here in the second half. Well, Independence Day comes around every single year, but this is a special occasion here tonight. These two teams have not met on 4th of July in the last 16 years. So maybe something fun will happen here tonight. Don't go anywhere. This is the Tobs pregame show. We still got plenty more, including a look at your starting pitchers and the starting lineups here tonight. This is Tobs TV. State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Joe, you need to move your business without moving a single meeting. The word stop isn't in your vocabulary. You want it handled with no hitches, no glitches, and no sweat. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
A little time with my favorite people goes a long way. And now at Denny's, $5.99 goes a long way too. You can get 2 eggs, 3 sausage links, 3 strips of bacon, and 2 buttermilk pancakes, all for just $5.99. The new Meat Lover Slam is here. See you at Denny's.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
Back here on the Tobs pregame show, an early matchup here tonight. Tobs set to take on the Wilmington Sharks here. Now joined in on the Tobs pregame show with our good friend Jared Carr. It's a Tobs interview brought to you by Emerge Ortho. Jared, we've had you on the radio show before, first time here on TV, so get a good look at you here. But I want to talk a little bit about hitting and some of the things that you've been dealing with this season. First off, let's start with the bat. One of the more consistent bats here in the lineup. What has been your approach this season?
My approach, I stick to hunting my pitch early in the count, trying to get an outside middle fastball to take the other way, and sit on fastballs. You know, you never want to hit a breaking ball early. And once I get deeper into counts, that's when you just got to start fighting pitches off and stuff like that. So,
well, it certainly worked out for you. Back-to-back games with multi-hits, and you're one of the leaders in that category. As a matter of fact, you're actually leading the team in multi-hit games. So, being able to get on base multiple times a game and using your speed, has that kind of been, I don't know if an evolution of your game, or has that been always part of it?
It's definitely always been part of it. I've always been one of the faster guys on my team, and I really like to get on base and make things happen, stir the defense around and stuff like that. So it's really fun as a player to be able to get on the base paths and just run and wreak havoc among the other team.
Going from the bat to the glove, the outfield for you has seen a lot of shifts. I guess that is kind of the way to put it. Marquise Lanier, Corrigan Bartlett have been dealing with injuries. Corrigan's out for the season. Marquise is finally back in the lineup tonight, the DH spot. But you've been shifting in the outfield, center field, left field mostly. What has it been like for you to try and get comfortable in the outfield?
It's been really fun, honestly, playing different positions. I was in my school season, I played strictly right field for the most of the season. I never really played center because I had an upperclassman playing over me. This is my first year ever playing a full season of outfield. I used to be an infielder, so it's really nice to try to feel every position out, and I really like playing all over the outfield. It's fun.
With those injuries and this team that was able to hang on to the first half and run away with it there, now here in the second half you can relax a little bit. But what are some of the things that you're hoping to accomplish here in the second half of the season?
Definitely staying healthy is a main priority for everybody. We've seen players go down. It sucks. We miss those guys, really do. Staying healthy is very important. But while staying healthy, we still want to stay on the winning train and carry the winning over into the playoffs.
4th of July here today. Obviously, been the last couple of days kind of feel like a de facto 4th of July. You get fireworks back-to-back nights. Now return home here for an earlier game with cornhole tournament and all the fans in the stands. What does 4th of July mean to you? Have you ever played on the 4th of July before?
The 4th of July is awesome. It's I've played on the 4th of July a long time ago, and it's a really memorable experience for me. Back in Little League All-Stars, this was always the time over the summer when Little League All-Stars was picking up, and we had our area, district, and state tournament. We were playing in the district tournament at the time, and my team won to go to states, and it's just that's really memorable when you're in Little League to go to the state tournament and be able to compete to go to the Little League World Series. So I'll never forget playing on the 4th of July. It's always a great memory for me.
Well, certainly going to be a fun one here tonight. First time the Sharks come in and play here at Fleming Stadium. It's actually the only time they play here this season, so we'll have to get used to that. Jared, thank you so much for joining us here on the Tobs pregame show. Don't go anywhere. We still got to look at your starting pitchers and starting lineups when we come back on Tobs TV.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirly Gigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff and no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
Good friends deserve great burgers. Denny's 100% beef burgers have bold flavors and fresh ingredients. So grab your friends today and enjoy one of our mouth-watering burgers together. See you at Denny's.
It's time for the Green Light Highlight here tonight to take a look back at last night in Florence. This is the Tobs debut for Alex Hart, freshman out of Barton College. Is able to pick up a 1-2-3 frame in the bottom half of the sixth against the Red Wolves. Picked up 2 strikeouts in the bookend of the frame and looked mighty fine. Was cruising through the Red Wolves. Tobs were in that game at that point. So a very nice job there by Alex Hart to come in and get a job done in his Tobs debut. A welcome addition, left-hander to the lineup, to the bullpen. And again, that's a nice little job there and a great Tobs debut. Tobs had a couple of nice pitching performances last night on the road alongside with him. You didn't see there Sebastian Martinez had 2 pretty good innings himself. So nice to see him back on the right track. This is the Tobs pregame show. I'm Steve Granado. Thanks for tuning in here tonight. It is Sharks and Tobs. Happy 4th of July to everybody here as we get you set up for a holiday matchup between these two clubs and an early game. This is our earliest start of the 2019 season. Let's go ahead and get to your starting lineups, brought to you by Nationwide Insurance, Greg Robbins. Here's what the Tobs are going to look like here tonight as they enter with a record now of 15-12, now 1-1 here in the second half. They are tied for first. A 3-way tie here in the Northern Division. Jared Carter lead it off. He's in center field, our pregame show guest. A couple of shuffling around here for Brian Hill. Hunter Gore's in left. Christian Avant is the catcher here tonight. Michael Calamari is at first base. Deshaun Lookout is the shortstop. Batting 6 is Chris Myers at third. Marquise Lanier is back in the lineup dealing with a hamstring issue, so they're going to test him out here tonight as the DH, not throw him straight into game action. He will DH here tonight out of the 7th spot. And then it's Nick Rose, who picked up an RBI knock last night. And then Kevin Jordan at second base. On the hill here tonight, looking to dazzle tonight, it's Jacob Gilmore, who has looked very good thus far here this season for the Tobs. He'll be making his 4th start of the season. Last time out was a dominant performance, longest outing for his Tobs career. 5 innings of work, 2 hits, just 1 earned run on a solo jack in the first inning. And he struck out a season-high 7 opposing batters. He ended up taking a no decision in that ball game against the Copperheads back on June the 25th. So real excited to see Jacob Gilmore on the hill. Your starting pitcher, by the way, brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Lori Thomas. So Gilmore on the bump, and he'll be making the start here on the 4th of July. On to the other side now, the Wilmington Sharks have had a bit of a rough go here in 2019. They entered tonight with a record overall of 9-18. Got rained out last night in Edenton on a 1-0 record here in the second half. They're going to roll out like this. Stephen Curry, the DH, to lead things off. Tilo Skoll is the shortstop. Corey Everett, then Chad Ferry and C.J. Conrad. Batting 6 is Clemente Inclan. Aaron McKeithen is the 7-man at the catcher's position. Tucker Greer and Jonah Beeman. We did not see Beeman in the last time these two teams faced off just a few days ago on the 28th of June. Wilson was able to pick up that win by a final score of 3-1. On the hill here today, it'll be Austin Parsley. His last time out was a no decision against the Holly Springs Salamanders back on June 27th. He ended up going 2/3 of an inning, giving up 4 hits and 2 earned. He struck out a batter, did not give up a walk. That was a blowout loss for the Wilmington Sharks amidst their 9-game losing streak that finally snapped right after the Tobs took their 9th one away from them. And 15-3 was the final score that night against, again, the Holly Springs Salamanders. Austin Parsley is back on the hill. This will be his first start of the 2019 summer season. So we'll see what the right-hander can offer here. An 0-0 record of 2.35 earned run average. The starting pitcher here today for the visiting Wilmington Sharks. It's the only time the Sharks come to this ballpark here in 2019. 1 of 4 matchups between the two clubs. This is the second of those 4. 3 of those are on the road. Time for your player to watch, brought to you by Wilson Medical Center. Today we're keeping an eye on Nick Rose, who, as we mentioned earlier, RBI single last night. He went 1 for 4 in his return to the Tobs. He spent a month away from Wilson. He was our pregame show guest yesterday on the Tobs radio network, so it was nice to catch up with Nick and the crazy, wacky, and wild way he's got brought back here to the Tobs has been interesting to say the least. So we're keeping an eye on Nick Rose. He is batting 8th and is back in right field. Don't sleep on Nick Rose's arm. We saw that in full display during the exhibition series prior to the regular season start. Nick Rose has a very strong arm. He was playing second base last night, but he's back in the outfield. He's tonight's right fielder. Time for your keys to the game, brought to you by Thomas Law. Fins down. The Sharks, again, coming off of a win and finally snapping a losing streak that is 9 games. They lost 9 straight, which is the longest losing streak out of any team here in 2019. So if we can catch them on a down streak, the Tobs can have themselves a win here tonight. Stranger swings. The Tobs have had really weird mixed results as far as bats are concerned. When they swing early, swing often, and get on base paths early in the game, more times than not, it works out in their favor. And yes, Stranger Swings in honor of the release of Stranger Things Season 3 here today on Netflix. Not sponsored, but hey, I'm just letting you know. It's a very good show, and I can't wait to get home and watch it. Fireworks. Well, the Tobs, as we mentioned, can rattle them off with the best of them. We know the offense is there when it wants to be. And, 4th of July, if it works, we need the fire, need to bring the intensity. The Tobs didn't really bring the intensity last night against the Fire Wolves after a lightning delay. So we'll see if the Tobs can bring the fire here tonight and see if it works out. That is your keys to the game, brought to you by Thomas Law. Happy 4th of July to all here as the Tobs are getting set up to face off with the Wilmington Sharks. Again, the first time that they come out here this season and the only time they come out here this season. As the Tobs take to the field here tonight and set up defensively, they go with the holiday-inspired jerseys with the red sleeve and the American stars here tonight. We are actually going to stick around here. We usually go to a commercial break, but given that it is the Day of Independence, we're going to hang out here and let you take a listen in here to Fleming Stadium for our 4th of July festivities. There are no fireworks tonight, which is why we have the early start. Let people come here and get out of here. We did have a cornhole tournament earlier on in the day. It's now time for them to present the colors, and we are going to go ahead and step aside. It's the 4th of July here at Fleming Stadium.
Tonight's anthem will be performed by Sergeant Steve Garner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light one so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as
State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff and no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
A little time with my favorite people goes a long way. And now at Denny's, $5.99 goes a long way too. You can get 2 eggs, 3 sausage links, 3 strips of bacon, and 2 buttermilk pancakes, all for just $5.99. The new Meat Lover Slam is here. See you at Denny's.
Back here at Fleming Stadium here for game number 28 in the 2019 season. Happy 4th of July to all as Wilson will send out Jacob Gilmore to the hill here tonight. A 1.50 ERA across a couple of starts here this season, coming off a 7 strikeout performance on the road against the Ashboro Copperheads, and he will be facing off with the Wilmington Sharks for the first time in his career. Jacob Gilmore on the bump. Your starting pitcher brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Lori Thomas. Excited to see what the left-hander can bring. He has been one of the more electric arms out of the Tobs rotation here in 2019. A consistent lefty here for Wilson. A dazzling fastball that blows past most of them. And the closer at Illinois will go ahead and get a chance here to pitch in front of a home holiday crowd tonight. Excited to see what Jacob Gilmore does against these Wilmington Sharks. Steve Granado alongside for the ride. Thanks for tuning in here tonight. No, there's a million and one things you could be doing here on the 4th of July. And boy, what an honor it is that you decided to spend a little bit here with us tonight. Here in the first inning, they'll send up Stephen Curry, Tilo Skoll, and Corey Everett for the visiting Wilmington Sharks. Anything further after than that, and we'll see a Chad Ferry, CJ Conrad, Clemente Inclan, and then the bottom third here is the catcher Aaron McKeith and Tucker Greer, the left fielder, and Jonah Beeman.
Leading off for the Sharks, wearing number 1 from Georgia Southern, Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry, the designated hitter, will go ahead and lead things off here against Jacob Gilmore. Gilmore enters today with a sub-2 ERA, which at this point is tops on the Tobs roster. Just a little bit of a delay here on the diamond as they have to cover the mound. Might be expecting some showers tonight. They're covering the bullpen mound down the right field line, just in case we do see some showers at some point here tonight. There's some rain making its way in from Raleigh, and we're just taking a precaution. And as soon as they cover it, the umpires say, no, you got to uncover it. Sorry about it. So, just thought we'd hang out a little bit. Now we're set for baseball. Into the box goes Stephen Curry, the designated hitter at the leadoff spot. Here comes the first pitch of the ball game, and is a ground ball towards short. Over there is Lookout, who stabs it off the dirt. His throw to first is in the nick of time, and that's how this ball game begins on a 6-3 putout at 5:08 p.m. It was much, much hotter here earlier tonight at the top, so we'll have themselves a nice little 83-degree first pitch. Ground out 6-3 brings up Tilo Skoll. Skoll, the shortstop, bats left-handed here, lefty-lefty matchup. There's 4 left-handers in the Sharks lineup tonight, including 1 switch hitter. First pitch, a called strike. Umpires here for tonight's ball game. is Trey Ward behind the plate. And out on the base paths, calling safe and out, is Jeff Osborne. 0-1, bunted, pulled up along the first base side. Jordan charges in. He'll flip underhand, and that one gets there in time for a bunt ground out. That'll end up going for 3. Tobs defensively here tonight. As we mentioned, a couple of switches around, and it'll be Hunter Gore in left field, Jared Carr in center. Back into the outfield for the first time in over a month. It's Nick Rose around the horn. Chris Myers at third. Deshaun Lookout just made the first out. He's at short. Kevin Jordan at second. Michael Calamari, the first baseman, and Christian Avant is doing the catching tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. First pitch is in there for a called strike on Corey Everett. We're in the top half of the first without a score. Glad you can tune in here on the 4th of July. The 0-1 pitch, breaking ball over the plate, and quickly out ahead is Jacob Gilmore. It's 0-2. Back into the right-handed batter's box goes Everett, who dons the number 15. 2-strike pitch, upstairs and away. Corey, 5'11", 200 from Erskine College. Hampstead, North Carolina native. Slightly open stance, the 1-2. Cued backwards and sticks there at 1-2 here on the count. Gilmore comes back. Ground ball foul. The one thing about Jacob Gilmore that you need to keep your eye out here for tonight is his pace. One of the fastest pitchers, and in terms of getting the ball back and beginning his windup. Last time we clocked him was between 5 to 8 seconds consistently. Here comes with the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball blown right past him, and a great start again for Jacob Gilmore. A 1-2-3 frame here at the top of the first. Tobs coming to the plate.
At Performance Heating and Cooling, we're proud of our reputation for quality, service, and value, whether you need an HVAC system installed, repaired, or maintained. Serving residential and light commercial customers in Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 20 years, we're the area's home comfort specialists. We feature state-of-the-art Trane home comfort systems and service for all makes and models. Keep your family cool this summer. Performance Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train.
At Thomas Law Attorneys, we're passionate about working with clients to find solutions to their issues. We work hard to get you the results you need so you can move on with your life. Thomas Law is a law firm with deep roots in Wilson, North Carolina and the surrounding area. Our firm helps clients who have been injured, arrested, or simply need more information about their rights and legal options. Contact us at 252-360-1379 or online at thomaslawnc.com. Thomas Law is proud to be a longtime sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball.
At Pizza Inn, we pride ourselves on our fresh ingredients and homemade dough. Our pizza dough is handmade in-house every day, both for takeout and our buffet. Check out our salad, pizza, and dessert buffets, which include our ever-famous desserts. We pride ourselves on our friendly service and look forward to serving you exceptional pizza every time. Come see it at 700 Ward Boulevard in the Winoka Shopping Center. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Pizza Inn. We'll put the best on your table every time.
We're hosting a home playoff game here at Fleming Stadium on Sunday, August 4th.
Back here for the bottom of the first, Austin Parsley will be on the bump here tonight. Parsley will be making his first outing here against Wilson. Pretty decent numbers here out of the bullpen. It'll be his first start of the season, 7 2/3 innings of work. His last time out was back on the 27th against Holly Springs. He went 2/3 of an inning, gave up 2 earned on 4 hits with a strikeout, and did not take a decision in that ball game. Austin Parsley, the right-hander, will be on the bump. 6 foot even, 190 out of UNC Greensboro. The Tobs will send up Jared Carr to lead things off. Carr, Hunter Gore, and Christian Avant. With nobody out, here we begin. Jared Carr, pregame show guest, will take it downstairs for a 1-0 count. Tobs lining up here tonight, it's Carr, Gore, and Avant, then Calamari, Lookout, Myers, and then back end of the lineup is Lanier, Rose, and Jordan. The 1-0 offering is popped up on the infield in foul territory. Over and nearly getting clipped with that one was Clemente Incline, the catcher. Aaron McKeithen let his helmet go, or his mask go, and it nearly hit him square in the gut. Pop out in foul territory. And that is going to be the first out of the inning. Hunter Gore will come to the plate. Defensively here tonight Tucker Greer in left, C.J. Conrad in center, Corey Everett the right fielder. Clemente Inclán just made that catch at third. Tilo Skolich short, Jonah Beeman at second, Chad Ferry at first, and Aaron McKeithen is the catcher here tonight. McKeithen will catch that one, and it's 0-1. Well, we've been tracking this one for the better part of 3 weeks now. Hunter Gore entering tonight with a 17-game on-base streak. The 0-1 pitch finds the strike zone, and it's 0-2. The All-Star and CPL Select Team member has been reaching base at an insane clip here in 2019, and again, that's 17 straight games for him. The 0-2 pitch runs in there for a called strike 3, and that'll be the first K of the night here for Austin Parsley.
Now batting, wearing number 9 from Georgia Southern, Christian Avant.
Christian Avant will come to the plate, tonight's catcher. Avant last night reached base twice, once on an error. He went 0 for 2 in that ball game. Did not come around to score against the Red Wolves. 2 outs, base is clear. Pitch runs off the plate, and it's 1-0. Ball low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Christian Avant, the catcher, batting third here tonight. Highest part of the lineup we've seen him in. He'll smack this one into left field. This ball hit well. Moving backwards is Greer. He reaches up just shy of the track to pull this baseball in. And we will trade 1, 2, 3 frames here in the first inning to the top of 2 without a score.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
Good friends deserve great burgers. Denny's 100% beef burgers have bold flavors and fresh ingredients. So grab your friends today and enjoy one of our mouth-watering burgers together. See you at Denny's.
Tobs Baseball is being brought to you by Emerge Ortho, Greenlight, Thomas Law, and Wilson Medical Center. No score after 1 inning of play. We move this ball game to the top of the second. Steve Granado alongside with you once again. Happy Independence Day. Here's some fun Independence Day facts. Declaration was signed 389 miles north of Fleming Stadium in the great city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, the United States of America turns 243 years old. Chad Ferry to lead things off.
Leading off for the Sharks, wearing number 20.
Left-handed first baseman
Chad
will go ahead
Ferry.
and step in. Here to begin the top half of the second, back out to the hill, is our good friend Jacob Gilmore. Here's the first pitch. On the outside edge for a strike. It's 0-1. Gilmore works quickly now. The 1-strike pitch. Foul tip backwards. Both going in order in the first inning for both offenses. No balls, 2 strikes. Gilmore's offering on its way to Ferry. Popped out of play.
Are you insured? If not, then call Philip Pennington with Farm Bureau Insurance for all your insurance needs.
1 strikeout in the ball game. You got the last man, Corey Everett, to go down swinging. This one's on the outside edge. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ferry, Conrad, Inkland here in the second inning. 1 and 2 from Gilmore. Pop backwards again. A couple of foul balls. Try 1-2. That's outside 2-2. Second time these two teams meet this season. Last time was back on June 28th. At the Shark Take, they call it. Wilson came away with a 3-1 victory that night. 2-2 offering upstairs, full count. Not only did they come away with a win that night, on the way home, they clinched the first half. Edenton Steamers lost to the Martinsville Mustangs. 3-2 in the air to center field. Jared Carr barely has to move as he drifts backwards. And continue to drift all the way to the warning track before pulling that baseball in. That's the first out.
Wearing number 6 from Winthrop, C.J. Conrad.
One out, bases empty here. 4 up, 4 down for Jacob Gilmore. Gilmore's first pitch gets a foul ball down the right field line. It's 0-1. Call that one a strike. It's 0-2. Jacob, 6'3", 225 from Bloomington, Illinois. His 0-2 offering on its way home. That's high and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jacob kicks and deals on the offering. Way high and away again. 2-2. C.J. Conrad wears the number 6, batting .244 on the season. This is his 24th game played in. 2-2 pitch, called strike 3 on the inside edge. Fastball got him looking. Second strikeout of the night for Jacob Gilmore. That's 5 up and 5 down.
Now batting, wearing number 25 from UNC, Clemente Inkland.
Clemente Inkland, the third baseman, coming up now. 2 outs and bases with no one on them. Clemente awaits the first offering. It's floated upstairs 1-0. What we've known, what we've seen about Jacob Gilmore, quick worker, bull horse mentality. Strike called, 1-1. His ability to get the ball back in his hand and work quickly, even on hot nights. 1-1, high in the air to right field. Kevin Jordan is back. Nick Rose is in. It's Kevin Jordan drifting around before ultimately coming down with the baseball. A scoreless frame and some information coming your way here in just a second. Last time these two teams met was a long time ago.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
As we mentioned, it's been a while since these two teams have played here at the stadium, let alone on the 4th of July. Let's take you back. The year was 2003. The Tobs lost on a 3-run walk-off home run to Wilmington. It's been almost 6,000 days since then. To take a look back on July the 6th, it was Serena versus Venus at Wimbledon that day. And then on the July 6th day as well, it was Beyonce taking over the #1 spot in the top 100 Billboard over Clay Aiken. And rushing to the box office, Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one, was coming out on July the 9th. So it has been quite some time since these two teams have played on the 4th of July. Leading things off here for Wilson, Michael Calamari to be the batter. Then it's Deshaun Lookout and Chris Myers. I mean, that really puts it into perspective. 2003 doesn't seem like a long time ago, but that's been 16 years, almost 6,000 days since the last time these two teams played on the 4th of July. Michael Calamari enters with an 0 for 10 skid right now, trying to break out of a very, very mini slump. Ball misses downstairs, 1-0 your count. Serena versus Venus was, I remember, one of those big moments called strike that kind of cemented Serena as one of the greatest tennis players already of all time. Pitch off the plate, it's 2-1 to Calamari. That year, on July the 6th, 2003, she picked up back-to-back singles women's championships at Wimbledon because of that win over her sister. Ball low, 2-1. 2-1 offering to Squid. He will take one for a strike, and it's 3-2. Base is clear here with nobody out as we open the bottom half of the first or second inning. Nobody has had a base runner yet. That might change with this little flare into center, and it will. Michael Calamari breaks his mini 0 for 10 slide with a leadoff single here to open up the bottom of the second. And you think about that. You think about that single by Beyonce, Crazy in Love, that came out, actually was released in May, but took over at #1 just a few days after 4th of July that year, 16 years ago. Beyonce was 21 years old when that song came out. And how cool is it that she was doing that song with Jay-Z, who is obviously now her husband. Foul ball. This is Deshaun Lookout. No balls and 1 strike. Took over Clay Aiken. That was a name I hadn't heard in a while. That Crazy in Love was the title track of her debut solo album. No balls, 1 strike here on Deshaun Lookout. Michael Calamari aboard at first. We're in the top or bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, got handcuffed, and he's quickly behind at 0-2. 1 strikeout thus far for Austin Parsley. And get a load of the numbers for July 9th, 2003. Pirates of the Caribbean. That was the Curse of the Black Pearl, the first iteration of the Pirates series. Opened at #1, the $46 million opening weekend, in which a movie that a lot of movie critics thought was going to flop, as a matter of fact, and ended up making $654 million worldwide. Not bad for a brand new IP. 2-strike pitch misses downstairs, 1-2. I guess not brand new. Always had the ride at Disneyland, which I, humble brag, grew up going on. Loved it. One of my favorite rides ever. Still is. It changed it up a little bit since. Added the actual movie elements. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On its way to Lookout. That's a little bit outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Pop foul. Sean Lookout, the shortstop, was playing short last night. Ended up going 0 for 3 with a pair of walks and a strikeout.
Call Brooks Harrell with Farm Bureau Insurance for all your insurance needs.
Two balls and 2 strikes here on Deshaun. Here comes the pitch again. Downstairs, full count. Intimate crowd here tonight at Fleming Stadium. 4th of July. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the offering. And Deshaun doing his best to stay alive here in his first trip to the plate tonight. See if Squid tries to take off. He doesn't. Payoff. Ooh, called strike 3. Deshaun thought that was low and in. Home crowd does as well, but Deshaun will be the second strikeout victim of the night for Austin Parsley. That's the first out of the second. Both strikeouts thus far for Parsley have been looking. Chris Myers to the plate.
Now batting, wearing number 11 from Toledo, Chris Myers.
2003, just to put that into perspective. And I don't think you want me to put that into perspective, considering the players that are on the field right now and that are on the Tobs roster. 1 out, runner at first. Pitch to Chris Myers in there for a strike. The Tobs have 1 true freshman on the team. That's Alex Hart, who just joined up with the club yesterday. Alex would have been roughly about 3 years old the last time these two teams played on 4th of July. The 0-1 pitch. That one's fouled backwards. 2003, the summer 2003. So the voice you're hearing right now, would have been 10. Would have been 10 years old. What was I doing at 10 years old? Oh, man. I think I was playing a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog, probably. No balls and 2 strikes. This one popped up down the left field side. Moving towards the line is Tucker Greer. He's in foul territory and will make the grab for the second out. Squid bluffs a move towards second. Now hustles back to the bag and remains safe. 2 down. Marquise Lanier to the plate. It's been a while since we've seen him on the field. He's been nursing a hamstring problem and is going to test out the waters here tonight as the designated hitter.
Marquise Lanier.
The person pushing all the buttons and making your broadcast go right now was 3 years old back in 2003. Pitch to Marquise Lanier. He'll swing through this one. And it's 0-1. The Coastal Plain League as we know it was only 6 years old. Started in 1997. No balls, 1 strike. That's over the plate, 0-2. The President of the United States was George Bush. Lanier awaits the 0-2 offering. In the air to deep center field. Moving over is C.J. Conrad, the man in the middle of everything, who will make the grab in medium depth.
Right,
Tobs get a leadoff single from Michael Calamari to break the no-hitter. That's just about it. Leave a runner stranded at first. 2 complete here at Fleming. No score to the top of the 3rd.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Performance Heating and Cooling. We're proud of our reputation for quality, service, and value, whether you need an HVAC system installed, repaired, or maintained. Serving residential and light commercial customers in Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 20 years, we're the area's home comfort specialists. We feature state-of-the-art Train home comfort systems and service for all makes and models. Keep your family cool this summer. Performance Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train.
Tobs Baseball is being brought to you by the Wilson Visitor Center. Prepare to be
Wearing
surprised.
number 22 from Tulane.
We begin the top half of inning number 3 here for the visiting Sharks. It'll be Aaron McKeithen, the 7-man, to lead things off here against Jacob Gilmore. 6 up, 6 down for the left-hander. He misses just below the strike zone. 1 ball and no strikes. Starting out with a fastball here. 1-0 is down and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Here at home, Wilson touting a 9-6 record in 15 games played here in the regular season. 2-0 pitch is up and away. If you want to include all the exhibition wins, that gives them 12 wins here at home. But we're saying pretty much adios to those games at this point. 3 balls, no strikes. Gilmore has not had a base runner reach here tonight, and that is going to change. Ball 4, 4-pitch walk. Living around the strike zone, but just couldn't find it. About a couple baseballs off each time around. So Aaron McKeithen will be the first base runner of the night. First walk issued here for Jacob Gilmore. That breaks up the stretch of 6 in a row retired. Tucker Greer will come to the plate now, left-handed bat. Runner at first base now. Gilmore works from the stretch here. Here's the first pitch. And we'll find it for a strike this time, 0-1. Tucker Greer, 6'4", 215. A junior out of Young Harris College, calls Wilmore, Kentucky his home. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first. Ground ball on over to second. This could be 2. In and out of the glove of Kevin Jordan. He picks it up, flips to lookout, and the relay to first is not going to be in time. That'll go as a fielder's choice. The putout goes 4-6, and Tucker Greer is safely at first base. Jonah Beeman to the plate, last man to bat here for the Sharks.
From the University of South Carolina, Jonah Beeman.
One out, runner at first. Gilmore looking for another ground ball just like that. He'll get a fly ball out of play instead, 0-1. Warm day here in Wilson. Starting to cool down a little bit here tonight. It's in the mid-90s throughout the afternoon, and some storms kind of making their way around the ballpark, around the city. One ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Runner bluffs. The pitch is a strike at the knees. 1-2. Last time the Tobs were here was back on Tuesday. Picked up a win in that ball game. That was against the Holly Springs Salamanders. It snapped a 4-game home losing streak. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That runner still at first. Gilmore stares him down, now comes home. Popped up this time on the right side of the diamond. Out is Kevin Jordan in the outfield grass, drifts back to where he came from and pulls it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, wearing number
Been a busy afternoon / evening for Kevin Jordan, who's at second base tonight. Stephen Curry at the top of the order. 0 for 1, rolled over to short his last time up. 2 outs now. Tucker Greer, who stands at first base, leads the team in stolen bases. He's 11 for 13 this year. The only Shark in double digits. He takes off. The pitch, a good one to throw on. Skips in, but in and out of the glove of Kevin Jordan. Just barely couldn't hang on to it. Great throw there from Christian Avant. That's always what you want from your catcher. If you can't get it to him on a line, you'd rather have it skip in. And that was a good throw, but right as that ball got to the mitt of Kevin Jordan, Tucker Greer slid right into it. So that'll be his 12th stolen base of the season. with 2 outs and now 1 ball and no strike count. One 0 is going to miss down and in. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, runner at second, no score. We're in the top half of inning number 4 as this one's popped up into right field. And it'll be Jared Carr, the center fielder, taking charge and putting this one away. Actually, we're in the top of the 3rd, rather, here. We make our way through it. Just allow 1 base runner on a walk, but nothing else. Bottom 3 coming up, still without a score.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
At Thomas Law Attorneys, we're passionate about working with clients to find solutions to their issues. We work hard to get you the results you need so you can move on with your life. Thomas Law is a law firm with deep roots in Wilson, North Carolina and the surrounding area. Our firm helps clients who have been injured, arrested, or simply need more information about their rights and legal options. Contact us at 252-360-1379 or online at thomaslawnc.com. Thomas Law is proud to be a longtime sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball. The son of Tawny and Mark Parsley is back onto the hill. His name is Austin. He's retired 6 of the first 7 batters he's faced, allowing just 1 base runner on a single. First pitch he throws to Nick Rose is going to sail up and away. And the count is 1-0. This next offering is popped out of play. And the count is 1-1. Nick Rose here to lead things off. Kevin Jordan back to the top of the order for Jared Carr. Nobody out. Here's the 1-1 pitch on its way now. Ground ball. An attempted diving stop there by Chad Ferry. Goes underneath his glove, and Nick Rose has himself a leadoff single. Second Tobs hit of the night. Brings up Kevin Jordan. Kevin, tough luck last night. He came in as a defensive replacement and had just 1 trip to the plate. Saw 2 pitches and grounded out on a check swing. That 0-for-1 performance snapped a 6-game hitting streak for him. And again, that's just kind of the tough luck of the draw for him. See if he can back in the hits column now with the runner aboard at first. The third baseman Clemente Inclán in at third. First pitch swinging, popped up on the infield. The aforementioned Inclán comes in, giving way, and making the grab is the third baseman for the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order, it's Jared Carr. Some summer league experience for Austin Parsley. Was named an all-star in the Southern Collegiate Baseball League. So played at St. John River State Community College prior to joining UNC with the Spartans into Ardrey Kell High School. Transferred from that state college. Here's the first pitch to Jared Carr, up and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Jared popped out to third base in his first trip to the plate. The redshirt sophomore this past season. He comes home with a 1-0. And Carr's out in front of it, 1-1. 14 appearances for the Spartans. 12 of those came out of the bullpen. Jared Carr is going to get rid of the batting gloves here and take a page out of Hunter Gore's book. Runner at first base is Nick Rose. There's one out, no score. We're in the bottom of the third. Called high and away. 2 balls, 1 strike here on Jared. Jared has reached base in 3 straight games ending into tonight. Hits in back-to-back. Both those hit performances, 2-hit games. Well, that wasn't exactly what you wanted to do there, Jared. That ball goes all the way into the opposing dugout. Or that bat, rather, goes all the way into the opposing dugout. The count is 2-2. He'll retrieve the bat. That ricocheted off the top step, head off the overhead hang, ricocheted inside. Now he's going to go and get some, looks like he's going to put the batting gloves back on. I'm curious what the thought was taking them off in the first place. Sometimes they can get a little slick, but that's when you just usually put on some pine tar. I don't know. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. See if it pays off for him. 2 balls, 2 strikes, runner at first base. And Jared foul tips it into the mitt. He will go down on strikes. 3rd K of the night here for Austin Parsley. Puts 2 down.
Now batting, wearing number 21 from Mount Olive, Hunter Gore.
Hunter is 0 for 1 tonight. Begin the at-bat with a called strike. No walks issued thus far for Austin Parsley. Just 2 hits. Both of them are leadoff singles in the 2nd and 3rd, respectively, to Calamari and Rose, who's still at first base. 0-1 to Hunter, is smacked high in the air to left field. Back is the shortstop, Skoll, and he will end up making the grab there for the final out of the inning. Wilson rather quiet, back-to-back frames with a leadoff single, but they don't do anything with either of them. We played 3 at Fleming, no runs across.
Professional Drug Screening Services is the premier location in Wilson for all your drug and alcohol testing needs. PDSS is nationally accredited in drug-free workplace program management, and all PDSS collectors are nationally certified. There is never a charge for integrity at PDSS. Partner with Professional Drug Screening Services for professional results. Located on Tarboro Street in Wilson, North Carolina. Give us a call today at 252-243-7377. That's 252-243-7377.
Time for the Bojangles fan cam. Jordan's down in the stands looking for a winner. We got some good moves there. 4th of July moves, as a matter of fact. Looks like she's already decided on a winner. If you want to win yourself Bojangles or Tobs prizes, then go ahead and tag a picture of yourself on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and tag the Tobs and Bojangles. Still have one more winner selected tonight. So post now, Bojangles, our chicken reigns supreme.
Performance Heating and Cooling. We're proud of our reputation for quality, service, and value, whether you need an HVAC system installed, repaired, or maintained. Serving residential and light commercial customers in Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 20 years, we're the area's home comfort specialists. We feature state-of-the-art Trane home comfort systems and service for all makes and models. Keep your family cool this summer. Performance Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train.
Jacob Gilmore back out to the hill here for the top half of the 4th. Tobs, Sharks, no score here as Gilmore enters the frame. Longest outing of the season for him is 5 innings. Remember, he's trying to convert from a reliever to a starter. So they're continually pushing him. Went 3 innings in his first outing, 4 in his second, and 5 last time around. And we will see what the string is on him here tonight. Tilo Skoll to lead things off. He's 0 for 1. Tried to bunt his way on last time to no avail. First pitch he sees is a high fastball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes, popped up into center field. Jared Carr is there. And that's going to be an easy cruise to make the first out of the inning. Still just one base runner, or two base runners allowed. Fielder's choice and a walk.
From Erskine College, Corey Everett.
Corey Everett struck out back in the first inning. He was the final out of the frame. 2 strikeouts thus far here for Jacob Gilmore. Bases clear here to begin the top of the 4th. That one's downstairs for a 1-0 count. One and one.
Are you insured? If not, then call Paula Webb.
And that glass-shattering foul ball was brought to you by Farnborough Clint Godwin. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good off-speed junk there from Jacob Gilmore to get him out in front. One and two. Gilmore comes home. In the air to shallow center field. Carr racing in on a dead sprint. No way he's going to get there in time. That'll be the first hit of the night for the Wilmington Sharks. Breaks up the no-no after 3 1/3.
Wearing number 20 from Clemson, Chad Ferry. Chad is tonight's strikeout victim of the game.
Chad Ferry is our Chick-fil-A strikeout victim of the game here. The Tobs will have a winner Chick-fil-A prize basket if he ends up striking out here or at any point in the ballgame. Chad Ferry flew out to center field his last time up, so he's 0 for 1. 1 out runner at first. That runs downstairs and in. A little change up for a 1-0 count. Tobs have had base runners in back-to-back innings. Couldn't bring them across. And now it's back-to-back innings that the Sharks have found base runners aboard. We'll see if they can bring them across this time around and break this scoreless tie. One ball, no strikes is high upstairs. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Long pause for Gilmore. Comes home, misses inside 3-0. Remember, this is the pace I'm talking about. If Gilmore starts losing his pace, starts losing that quick, well, then things aren't necessarily going to work out in his favor here as he's starting to labor a little bit and getting his rhythm thrown off. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Try and pick off toss again. No avail. 3-1 still your count. Three balls, 1 strike, still a runner at first. Swing and a miss. Man, that was a hefty hack that time around for Chad Ferry. He's trying to create a little fireworks of his own here tonight. Oh, it's just power on power. Runner takes off for second. The pitch is a called strike 3. Throw down there. They got him. Strike him out. Throw him out to end the inning. Perfect pitch there for Jacob Gilmore, and an even better throw from Christian Avant. And with that strikeout, someone's going home with the Chick-fil-A prize baskets. Chick-fil-A, a pray for the K. A nice job there by Jacob Gilmore to get out of the jam here. Wilson still locked in a scoreless battle to the bottom of the 4th.
Pizza Inn, we pride ourselves on our fresh ingredients and homemade dough. Our pizza dough is handmade in-house every day, both for takeout and our buffet. Check out our salad, pizza, and dessert buffets, which include our ever-famous desserts. We pride ourselves on our friendly service and look forward to serving you exceptional pizza every time. Come see it at 700 Ward Boulevard in the Winoka Shopping Center. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Pizza Inn, we'll put the best on your table every time.
State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Professional Drug Screening Services is the premier location in Wilson for all your drug and alcohol testing needs. PDSS is nationally accredited in drug-free workplace program management, and all PDSS collectors are nationally certified. There is never a charge for integrity at PDSS. Partner with Professional Drug Screening Services for professional results. Located on Tarboro Street in Wilson, North Carolina. Give us a call today at 252-243-7377. That's 252-243-7377.
Christian Avant to lead things off after the strike him out, throw him out that ended the top half of the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch to Jarrett. He floats one into left center field. This ball's definitely going to stay in the yard here. Tucker Greer, the left fielder, will pull this one in. That is a one-pitch, one-out situation here for Austin Parsley. Back onto the hill here for his 4th inning of work. Michael Calamari to the plate. Just broke up an 0 for 10 skid for Mike. A single back in the 2nd inning. Wilson has not got a runner past first base tonight.
From Dartmouth, Michael Calamari.
1 out, bases empty here to begin the bottom of 4. First pitch, a strike from Parsley, and it's 0-1. Just 3 hits combined in this ball game. All 3 are singles. 0-1 pitch. Calamari pops one down the third base side, and no one's even going to look at this baseball. It's foul for 0-2. Pitches downstairs, 1-2. Malcolm Calamari entered tonight leading the team in hitting, 286, as he'll bounce one on the first base side. Stabbed out of the sky by Ferry. And he will go ahead and take it to the bag himself. The ground out goes 3 unassisted. Brings out Deshaun Lookout.
Batting, wearing number 15 from Missouri Baptist, Deshaun Lookout.
Two outs, bases empty here for Deshaun. Pitch to him is going to miss downstairs. Deshaun had a really good at-bat last time around. Ended up taking the count to 3-0. Or pardon me, 3-2. And ended up taking a ball that he thought would have been ball 4. Broken bat flare down the left side. It's out of the reach of both Inkland and Skoll as it trickles to left field. 2-out single for Deshaun Lookout. Third hit for the Tobs tonight. Keeps the inning alive. Brings up Chris Myers.
Number 11 from Toledo, Chris Myers.
Called a strike here on Chris. 0-1. We're in the bottom half of the 4th. Tobs now with 4 hits. Or 3 hits here in this one. The 0-1 offering is inside 1-1. Runner at first base, Deshaun Lookout has sneaky speed, might take off at some point, and the pitch is going to miss outside, 2-1. Two-one pitch. This one roped out to right field. Gonna diving catch. No, it's underneath the glove of Everett. What a stop by Corey Everett. A full-out effort, but Chris Myers just barely sneaks it to the outfield grass for back-to-back singles. Everett, man, he came charging in about as hard as you possibly can, completely committed to that play, but will not come up with that baseball. It's back-to-back two-out knocks for the Tobs. Look out to second, Myers at first, and Marquise Lanier 0 out of 1 coming up. Tobs have their best opportunity of the night. It's the first time they've gotten a runner to second base this evening. 2 down, we're in the bottom of the fourth without a score. Lanier, first pitch fouled backwards.
Are you insured? If not, then call Paula Webb with Farm Bureau Insurance for all your insurance needs.
Count goes to 0-2 here on Marquise. That's Chris Myers at first base. He's picked up the single, his first hit of the night. The 0-2 offering. Lanier will watch one a little bit high and away. A little hop off the mound for Austin Parsley, but he's going to have to drug on back to the mound. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lanier enters tonight on a 4-game hitting streak. Reached base in 8 straight. Every game he's played in with the Tobs, he's reached base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Nice block by the catcher, McKeithen. It's 1-2. 2-2. Lead runner here is Deshaun Lookout. Continue this inning with a 2-out single to left. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Infield drifting in a little bit, and Marquise will chase it upstairs and away, and the Tobs will waste their best chance of the night. Marquise can't get the job done. He'll strike out swinging for the first time tonight for him. That's 4 on the night for Parsley, still without a score to the 5th.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
At Pizza Inn, we pride ourselves on our fresh ingredients and homemade dough. Our pizza dough is handmade in-house every day, both for takeout and our buffet. Check out our salad, pizza, and dessert buffets, which include our ever-famous pizzerts. We pride ourselves on our friendly service and look forward to serving you exceptional pizza every time. Come see it at 700 Ward Boulevard in the Winoka Shopping Center. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Pizza Inn. We'll put the best on your table every time.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff and no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
To catch a replay of tonight's game, head on over to wilsontobs.scottfarms.com. That's wilsontobs.scottfarms.com to catch a replay of tonight's game. Scott Farms is a proud sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball. To the 5th without a score here tonight.
Leading off for the Sharks, wearing number 6.
Jacob Gilmore back out to the bump. If he is able to complete this inning, it'll tie a season high for him with 5 frames. He'll face off with C.J. Conrad, Clemente Inclan, and Aaron McKeithen. 5, 6, and 7 due up here in the inning. Just 1 hit allowed for him and 1 walk. First pitch swinging into center field. Jared Carr has a good read on this one, and he will put this one away for the first out of the inning. Clemente Inclan to the plate. as Jared makes that play in center field, he kind of revealed something to us during our pregame interview that I found extremely interesting.
Now batting, wearing number 25.
Prior to this
UNC,
season, had never regularly played the outfield.
Incline.
Was an infielder. Something that was outside of my knowledge until he brought that up to me, and has spent all season in the outfield here during the 2019 summer. First pitch to Incline, he'll foul it off. Clemente popped out to second back in the second inning. In there for a called strike. Oh, 2 is high and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3 Ks on the night for our good friend Jacob Gilmore. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. 4th K of the night.
And the strikeout is brought to you by Edward Jones.
That'll bring up Aaron McKeithen. There's Jared Carr in center field. He's had a weird season. Was playing a lot of left field to start the year. Bounced out to center, played a little right. Some injuries have forced him back into center, and once more is starting in the middle of the pack here tonight. McKeithen fouls the first one off. Aaron drew a walk that broke up the stretch of 6 in a row retired to begin the ball game. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs and no one on. Broken back grounder to third base. Hoovered up by Chris Myers. They'll throw on over to first, and that's a clean 1-2-3 frame. And the third one of the nights here for Jacob Gilmore. Halfway through tonight's ball game, there's still zeros everywhere.
A little time with my favorite people goes a long way. And now at Denny's, $5.99 goes a long way too. You can get 2 eggs, 3 sausage links, 3 strips of bacon, and 2 buttermilk pancakes, all for just $5.99. The new Meat Lover Slam is here. See you at Denny's.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Joe, you need to move your business without moving a single meeting. The word stop isn't in your vocabulary. You want it handled with no hitches, no glitches, and no sweat. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family. As Ray Charles plays in the background, my favorite 4th of July song, America the Beautiful. I'd like to remind you the Tobs are going back to the postseason here this season. Back-to-back years, making a trip to the playoffs. Tickets are on sale now. Lock in the date, August 4th, 6:15 p.m. Here at Fleming Stadium. The Tobs will host the first round here in Wilson, North Carolina. Purchase your tickets, pick them up here at Fleming Stadium. They are available during Tobs home games, sold right behind home plate. Lock in your seats now. First pitch, Nick Rose leading things off. 1-0 is your count. Back on the hill goes Austin Parsley. That pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. Been locked in a pitcher's duel here this evening. Get a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 on its way. Rose watches it low and away. 2-2. Nick here tonight, single back in the third inning. Here's the 2-2 to him. He's late on it. Down he goes swinging. Strikeout number 5 for Austin Parsley, and that's how the 5th inning begins. Kevin Jordan coming up. He's 0 for 1.
Now batting, wearing number 18 from St. Louis University, Kevin Jordan.
First pitch to Jordan is going to slide downstairs for a 1-ball, no-strike count. Tobs had no runs on 4 hits at this point. This one popped up, out of play.
Are you insured?
Count is 1-1.
Then call Clint Godwin with Farm Bureau Insurance for all your insurance.
One out here, base is empty. Just 1 hit for the Sharks at this point. That's inside for a 2-1 count. Two-one. This one smoked out to left field. Turn around and look at it. This baby's gone. Kevin Jordan with a no-doubter breaks a scoreless tie here in the home half of the 5th. A solo jack makes it 1-zip. Absolute laser shot to left.
That home run was brought to you by Beth Helms with Our Town Property. And of course, Kevin Jordan.
412 feet
number 6 from
for Kevin Jordan.
Jared Carr.
Man, he smoked that baseball. That's 412 down the line. First pitch of ball here on Jared Carr. 412 for Kevin Jordan. To my knowledge, at least the TrackMan data that we get in here, that's one of the longest ones of the year. This one smoked on, 1 hop on over to second base. Beeman backing up. Carr's speed isn't enough. He'll ground out 4-3. That was a leña, as they call it out in L.A.
Woo! Hunter Gore.
Hunter Gore is 0 for 2 coming up to the plate. 2 outs, he'll get a hold of one into right field. First pitch swinging, Corey Everett is there, and he will make the grab. But Kevin Jordan just unloaded to left field as he smacks this one out of the ballpark and will pick up his 3rd home run of the season. Tobs have the first lead of the night as we go to the 6th.
Performance Heating and Cooling. We're proud of our reputation for quality, service, and value, whether you need an HVAC system installed, repaired, or maintained. Serving residential and light commercial customers in Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 20 years, we're the area's home comfort specialists. We feature state-of-the-art Trane home comfort systems and service for all makes and models. Keep your family cool this summer. Performance Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Joe, you need to move your business without moving a single meeting. The word stop isn't in your vocabulary. You want it handled with no hitches, no glitches, and no sweat. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
Tobs Baseballs being brought to you by Emerge Ortho, Greenlight, Thomas Law, and Wilson Medical Center. Tobs maintain a 1-0 lead as it begins to rain a little bit here tonight at Wilson's Fleming Stadium. Jacob Gilmore back out to the hill as soon as he throws one pitch. It will be the longest outing of his Tobs career. They continue to stretch him out longer and longer. And we'll see how long Jacob is able to go here tonight. He's looked really good thus far. He has struck out a total of 4 batters and has allowed 1 hit, just 3 base runners, a walk, and a fielder's choice. That is it for him here tonight. He's looked mighty fine here against the Sharks lineup. First time he faces off with them. First batter he's going to face here in the inning is Tucker Greer. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Does have a stolen base on the evening. Thought about bunting, and Jacob misses off the plate. 1-0. Not a heavy rain thus far tonight, but a steady one at that.
College, Tucker Greer.
Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Two offering over the plate. 2-1. Call that one in there. 2-2. Tucker Garrett, Jonah Beeman, and Stephen Curry, 8-9-1 due up here. That pitch is going to be upstairs. Full count. First full count here tonight for Jacob. Three balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Handcuffed him, rolled towards the hole on the right side, and Jordan can't get there in time. That's a leadoff single for Tucker Greer. It's just the second time tonight in 6 innings that the Sharks will get their leadoff hitter on base.
Jonah Beeman.
One ball and no strikes here on Jonah Beeman. He's 0 for 1 tonight. They'll throw on over to first base. Rain starts to pick up a little bit here tonight. Keep our eye on the radar. You know what's crazy is, well, technology, one, is just crazy in general. What we're able to do. I mean, think about what we're able to do right now just to be able to get this stream out to you across the country. And pretty much anywhere as long as you have an internet connection. 1-0 pitch is off the plate for 2-0. But my phone, I have a Pixel phone made by Google, and it's able to pretty much predict what I want to do based on when I open apps, based on the time of day, what day it is. It knows exactly the things I'm looking for already. This pitch misses upstairs, and the count is 3-0. As I swiped up to get to my app drawer, the very first app that popped up was the radar app I use. Isn't that scary? It knows exactly, hey, I know what time it is, and I know what you're usually opening at this time. Usually opening this. That's a little creepy. The storm's still showing that it's mostly around us. They might be calling for the tarp here. Conversing right now, umpire Trey Ward, the home plate umpire, is the one that has stopped this game for a little bit. Actually, doesn't look like they were calling for it. It was Jonah Beeman, I think, may have been asking for a new bat. Instead, he kind of waves it off and says, actually, I'll stick with this one. That's fine. Maybe starting to get a little wet and a little slick. 3 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Runner at first on the leadoff single. 3-0 pitch. Gilmore misses high and tight. That's ball 4. So back-to-back base runners to reach here just after the Tobs took a 1-0 lead. Second walk of the evening here for Jacob, and Kramer Sneed is going to come out to have a chat.
Wearing number 1 from Georgia Southern, Stephen Curry.
First mound visit here for Wilson. First mound visit we've seen tonight, as a matter of fact. The smell of rain has crept into the press box here at Fleming Stadium. Tobs do have action down in their bullpen. Nate Fiala is starting to get loose. Just got called upon. Kramer Snead coming out of the dugout. Said start getting ready. Meeting over. Jacob Gilmore, for the first time, has allowed back-to-back runners to reach. And for the first time, he works tonight with multiple runners aboard. Nobody out, runners on first and second. The infield comes in here as the pitch misses upstairs, 1-0. It's certainly not coming down hard enough right now. Not even close. So I won't even get into the specifics if the worst happens. 1-0 pitch. That's inside, 2-0. Gilmore's just been, when he has been missing tonight, it hasn't been by a lot. Jacob's living around the strike zone. That's why he's been so good this season. Upstairs and away. 3 balls, no strikes. That's back-to-back batters with a 3-0 count. Fastball gets him over for 3-1. Stephen Curry, 0 for 2 tonight. On the verge of getting a free pass. 3-1 from Gilmore. Call it a strike on the upper part of the strike zone. Full count. Big pitch here for Jacob Gilmore coming. Greer at second, Beeman at first. Tobs with a slimmest of leads at 1-0. (3-2). Called strike 3 inside corner. Strikeout number 5 for Jacob Gilmore, and that might be his biggest of the night thus far. What a bounce back there for Gilmore. 3 straight strikes, being down 3-0 in the count. One out here. Runner still on first and second base. This is Tilo Skoll, who's also 0 for 2 tonight. He'll take one for a strike, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the offering on its way. That one nearly hit him. Breaking ball got away from him. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Begging for a ground ball here. One in the air to center field. Jared Carr angling backwards towards the gap, and he is in the hole to make the grab. Runner's going to tag and go to third here as Greer advances safely to the third base pillow. That puts 2 down with runners on the corners. And the tying run 90 feet from home for Corey Everett.
15 from Erskine College, Corey Everett.
raining here at Fleming Stadium down in the beer garden. The umbrellas have been brought out to try and shield from the elements. 2 outs, runners on first and third for Corey Everett. He's 1 for 2 tonight with a single into center. That would work. First pitch swinging foul backwards. 0-1. If he singles here this time around, well, that'll make it a 1-1 ball game. We're here in the top half of inning 6, just 2 hits on the night for the visiting Wilmington Sharks. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Bluff the throw. They now caught him between third and home. Avant running him back to the bag. Throw there. Here comes Chris Myers. Myers will throw to the plate. It's Calamari tagging him out at home. The bluff throw down to second, which so rarely works, comes in perfect place here. And we'll get the runner caught between third and home. The Tobs ran into a little bit of trouble there, but they got out of it. It's still a 1-0 Tobs lead.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
Professional Drug Screening Services is the premier location in Wilson for all your drug and alcohol testing needs. PDSS is nationally accredited in drug-free workplace program management, and all PDSS collectors are nationally certified. There is never a charge for integrity at PDSS. Partner with Professional Drug Screening Services for professional results. Located on Tarboro Street in Wilson, North Carolina. Give us a call today at 252-243-7377. That's 252-243-7377.
Performance Heating and Cooling. We're proud of our reputation for quality, service, and value, whether you need an HVAC system installed, repaired, or maintained. Serving residential and light commercial customers in Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 20 years, we're the area's home comfort specialists. We feature state-of-the-art Trane home comfort systems and service for all makes and models. Keep your family cool this summer. Performance Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train.
Well, Christian Avant has made a couple of fine defensive plays here tonight. He's caught a runner, and he just bluffed a runner back and got a man caught between third and home to end the threat in the top half of inning 6. He will lead things off here for Wilson and face off again with the starter, Austin Parsley, who's back out to the bump. Christian Avant here takes a strike. It's 0-1. Christian 0 for 2 thus far tonight. First at bat, he flew out to deep left field on the line drive. Got a lot of that baseball. He'll swing through this one and quickly fall behind 0-2. (0-2) offering. That's inside for 1-2. 5 strikeouts thus far here for the starter. Both of the respective starters tonight with 5 Ks. 1-2 to Christian Avant. Got underneath it and poked it out to right field. Moving in here, staring into the elements is Corey Everett. He'll put that one away for the first out of the inning. Michael Calamari coming up.
Now batting, wearing number 27 from Dartmouth, Michael Calamari.
First pitch swinging is fouled backwards by Michael Calamari. It's 0-1. Big Mike with a hit here tonight. He's 1 for 2. Also rolled over to his counterpart at first base. That was back in the 4th inning. 1 run across to the bottom of the 5th. That was courtesy of a Kevin Jordan homer. His 3rd of the year now ties the team lead. As that one's in there for a strike, 0-2. With that home run, he's tied with Shamoy Christopher and Deshaun Lookout for long balls on the year with 3. No balls, 2 strikes. Calamari late on this one. Bottom falls out, and he goes down swinging. 6th strikeout of the night for Austin Parsley. Sean Lookout coming up. For Austin Parsley with that 6th strikeout. That is a season high. takes over for the previous tie he set back on June the 21st on the road against one of the best teams in all the Coastal Plain League, the Gastonia Grizzlies. He struck out 5 that night. 2 starts ago, not including this one. First pitch swing and a miss here by Deshaun. Look out 0-1. Deshaun a single in the 4th. The All-Star struck out looking in the 2nd. The 0-1 pitch with 2 down and the bases clear. He'll lift one out to left field. Angling backwards now and making the grab there without any hiccups is Tucker Greer. And that'll finish off the inning here for the Wilson Tobs. They go down in order here in the inning. And we played 6 at Fleming. It's 1-0 on the solo jack.
At Pizza Inn, we pride ourselves on our fresh ingredients and homemade dough. Our pizza dough is handmade in-house every day, both for takeout and our buffet. Check out our salad, pizza, and dessert buffets, which include our ever-famous Pizzerts. We pride ourselves on our friendly service and look forward to serving you exceptional pizza every time. Come see it at 700 Ward Boulevard in the Winoka Shopping Center. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Pizza Inn. We'll put the best on your table every time.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
Wilson's going to make a pitching change here. This Tom's pitching change brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Lori Thomas. It is Nate Fiala onto the hill here tonight as he takes over. It'll be his 5th appearance, the 2nd time out of the bullpen. The All-Star will be on the bump here. Nate Fiala, 1.89 earned run average, a 2-0 record here as he enters into the ball game and takes over for Jacob Gilmore. He'll face off with Corey Everett, Chad Ferry, and C.J. Conrad. Tobs with a minimal 1-0 lead here as the first pitch is bounced foul off the bat of Everett. He was left stranded on the bases when Tucker Greer got caught between home and third last inning. And Everett will get a second crack at it here. He is 1 for 2 tonight. The 0-1 pitch fouled off the ankle, and it's 0-2. Another dominant performance for Jacob Gilmore. 6 innings of work, 2 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 0 runs. He lowers already his extremely low earned run average. The 0-2 is behind his back. That one actually hit his back. They're going to say that nicked his back. Nate Fiala is calling for him to come back. Nate is still pleading his case as he cleans off his cleats. That ball didn't look like it hit him.
Now batting, wearing number 20 from Clemson, Chad Ferry.
First hit batter of the ball game. Chad Ferry coming up. He's 0 for 2. Runner at first base represents the tying run here in the top of the 7th. And Nate Fiala will say hello to him. Nate's really having a tough time with his cleats right there. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Nobody out, runner at first base. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, 1 hop, underneath the glove of Jordan and into center field. Looking to go first to third, and around the bag is Everett. The throw skips into short, and that will be runners on the corners here with nobody out. The Sharks threatening here. They're back in business for the top of the 7th. Jacob Gilmore, unfortunately for him, has not been helped out too often as far as run support is concerned. He puts up these crazy numbers and still, at this point, looking for his first win Pitch is high. 1 ball, no strikes on Chad Ferry. Or pardon me, C.J. Conrad. Chad Ferry just picked up the single. Conrad 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a flyout. 1-0 is lifted down the right field side. That's headed for the bullpen. One ball, one strike, none out. Again, there's Nate Fiala cleaning off the cleats. Starts to mud up a little bit with the rain continually falling here for the last 2 innings. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the offering. Over the plate, it's 1-2. Looking for the first out. 1-2 pitch, called strike 3. Down goes C.J. Conrad looking for the second time tonight. And Nate Fiala has his first K of the evening. Coming to Incline to the plate. Last time out for Nate Fiala was back on June the 27th against the Peninsula Pilots. Got tagged a little bit over 4 innings of work, 7 hits, 3 earned, with a walk and 1 strikeout. Redshirt sophomore from East Stroudsburg and a 2019 Northern Division All-Star. 1 out, runners on the corners. Quinte Inclán still looking for his first hit tonight. That's a little high and tight for a 1-0 count. One ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Most strikeouts that Nate Fiala has in a single game this year was back on June 20th against the Mustangs, and he punched out 5. 3 batters faced. He has his first one here tonight. See if he can close down this ball game. Runner takes off for second. Here's a safety squeeze. They're going to come to the plate. Ball bobbled off of the glove of Christian Avant. Runner comes in to score. The runner's going to move up to third base now. Avant's going to fire down to second. Throw is right on the money. What a toss from Christian Avant. Out trying to take second was Chad Ferry. Nate Fiala had a very hard time getting that ball out of his glove and tried to rush the throw. And Clemente Inclán will reach on a fielder's choice there and then get put out at second base.
Now batting,
trying to advance. So Corey Everett scores on the play. Ferry to third. Out to the mound here is Kramer Sneed, who wants to have a chat. This ball game is tied at 1. So it goes a fielder's choice and an E1. First pitch is swinging it into right field. Moving backwards and hunting this one down is Nick Rowe. So again, that goes as a fielder's choice and an E1 on the play. That brings home Corey Everett. So that goes E1. And we're still ironing out the details here on all the scores. But what does really matter is 1 run comes in to score. And unfortunately for Jacob Gilmore, he will not get his first win of the season after 6 stunning innings. We move to the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by Texas Steakhouse and Saloon.
for the Tobs, wearing number 11 from Toledo, Chris Meyer.
So before we start the bottom half of the 7th, after the stretch, I want to iron out that detail one last time. So it's a sacrifice bunt for Clemente Inclán. He picks up an RBI on the play. The run scores on that sacrifice. Then there's the E1 that puts Chad Ferry to third base. So that's an earned run against Nate Fiala. Pitches coming in there, called strike here on Chris Myers. So the 7th inning reads 1 run on 1 hit, an error, and 1 left. Again, that run is earned against Nate Fiala. And this ball game is tied. We're in the bottom half of inning number 7. No balls, 2 strikes to Chris Myers. He is a little bit low and off of the plate. It's 1-2. So again, that spoils the night here for Jacob Gilmore, who was in line to win this one, but again, still hasn't gotten a lot of run support this season whenever he pitches. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Little floater foul. Call it the DeGrom problem.
Are you insured? If not, then call Lori Thomas with Farm Bureau Insurance for all your insurance needs.
1 ball and no strikes. This one's popped out of play. Count is 1-1. 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 is fouled off. One, 2 is outside, 2-2. That one's fouled out of play. Chris Myers, Marquise Lanier, and Nick Rose here in the inning. Tobs, Sharks tied at 1, continuing to reign here at Fleming Stadium. One of the weirder scoring decisions you got to make. Kind of an odd play. 2-2. That's a called strike 3. Chris Myers don't like it. That'll be the 7th strikeout of the night here for Austin Parsley.
Now batting, wearing number 22 from Chowan University, Marquise Lanier.
First pitch to Lanier is a ball. Marquise looking for his first hit tonight. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. This will be fouled off to make the count 1-1. 1 run in the bottom of the 5th on a solo home run. And in the top half of the 7th inning, the weirdest safety squeeze I think we've seen all season. Haven't seen a lot of them. Well, that's one of the weirder ones we've been able to see. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss over the top. One ball, 2 strikes. Marquise with a slightly second one by my count. But he's looked really good here tonight. 5 hits allowed, 1 run on the solo homer, 2-2. This one in the air to center, smacked right towards C.J. Conrad. And that'll be the 2nd out of the inning, brings up Nick Rose. Nick Rose to the plate. Nick a hit tonight, 1 for 2.
Number 25 from Chowan University, Nick Rose.
Rose with hits in 3 straight and reached base in 7 straight now. 2 outs, first pitch. That's a little high and away. 1-0. Popped out of play. 1-1. Nick Rose just rejoined the Tobs. 6'2", 205. He's finished up his senior year at Chowan University. 1-1. That's down and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, a deep breath, and here comes the pitch on its way to Nick Rose. He'll foul it off into the mitt, 2-2. Already a season high in strikeouts for Austin Parsley. He's looking to get his 8th of the night and continue to extend that career mark. Two pitch, fouled off. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty here in the bottom of the 7th. Rose loses the bat. It's a little slick out there. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. After the foul ball, pitch to the gloveless Nick Rose. He'll fly it into center field. Back there is Conrad again, and that'll be another 1-2-3 inning. That is 8 in a row retired since the Kevin Jordan solo jack. Tobs with nothing in their half of the 7th. Fiala back out to the hill in a 1-1 ball game.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff and no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
To catch a replay of tonight's game, head on over to wilsontobs.scottfarms.com. That's wilsontobs.scottfarms.com to catch a replay of tonight's game. Scott Farms is a proud sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball. Nate Fiala back out to the hill, and he will face off here with 8, 9, and 1. It's Tucker Greer to begin it. The 1 ball and no strike count. Tucker, a single here tonight as he'll roll on over to second base. That's Kevin Jordan there, nice and easy. First out of the inning. Wilson surrendered a 1-0 lead to begin a tie ball game. Run comes across in the 7th.
USC, Jonah Beeman.
Jonah Beeman will come on out. Beeman first pitch swinging, unloads into right center field. Nick Rose got a good read on that baseball, and it will hang up for him. Quick outs here for Nate Fiala.
Now batting, wearing number 1, from Georgia Southern, Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry does not have a hit tonight at the top of the order. He's 0 for 3, including a strikeout. Strike called, 0-1. When the Tobs bat in their half of the 8th inning, it's Jordan, Carr, Gore. Foul ball, and Nate Fiala trying to make a quick 1-2-3. He's ahead at 0-2. (0-2) from Fiala. Hit him. So that will not be a 1-2-3 inning. That's the second hit batter by Nate Fiala here tonight in as many innings.
Now batting, wearing number
Tilo
0,
Skoll coming up.
Citadel, Tilo Skoll.
First pitch swinging into center field. Jared Carr in a dead stop now comes sprinting in and will make the grab without incident. 4 faced here in the inning, no hits allowed. And the Tobs and Sharks are still tied at 1 to the bottom of the 8th.
Professional Drug Screening Services is the premier location in Wilson for all your drug and alcohol testing needs. PDSS is nationally accredited in drug-free workplace program management, and all PDSS collectors are nationally certified. There is never a charge for integrity at PDSS. Partner with Professional Drug Screening Services for professional results. Located on Tarboro Street in Wilson, North Carolina. Give us a call today at 252-243-7377. That's 252-243-7377.
At Pizza Inn, we pride ourselves on our fresh ingredients and homemade dough. Our pizza dough is handmade in-house every day, both for takeout and our buffet. Check out our salad, pizza, and dessert buffets, which include our ever-famous desserts. We pride ourselves on our friendly service and look forward to serving you exceptional pizza every time. Come see it at 700 Ward Boulevard in the Winoka Shopping Center. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Pizza Inn. We'll put the best on your table every time.
State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Good friends deserve great burgers. Denny's 100% beef burgers have bold flavors and fresh ingredients. So grab your friends today and enjoy one of our mouth-watering burgers together. See you at Denny's.
That's finally going to be the end of the night here tonight for the starter, Austin Parsley, who was phenomenal tonight. 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned. No walks, 7 strikeouts for him, career high or season high for him here tonight, as the Sharks are going to go down to the bullpen and call upon Andrew Kaminsky, a right-handed freshman from Liberty University, a native of Florida. 6'4", 200 pounds as he takes over here out of the bullpen for the bottom of the 8th. Kaminsky, 0-1 record, 7 appearances this season, 7.36 earned run average, a little over 7 innings of work here this season. Kevin Jordan will lead it off. It's 1 for 2 with a solo homer. His 3rd homer of the season is the reason why the Tobs have a run.
Kevin Jordan.
Nobody out here as we open up the bottom of the 8th. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Sharks. 1 run on 5 hits and 1 error for the Tobs. That one got him square in the back of the thigh, and the go-ahead run is aboard in an unconventional manner, a hit batsman. Back to the top of the order for Jared Carr. And they're going to go ahead and utilize a mound visit here after just 1 pitch thrown. And that may be the quickest hook I've ever seen in baseball. One pitch. So ends the night for Andrew Kaminsky. They're going to the bullpen. And we'll be right back with a runner aboard at first and nobody out for Jared Carr.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
Why call two men in a truck? If you're like Joe, you need to move your business without moving a single meeting. The word stop isn't in your vocabulary. You want it handled with no hitches, no glitches, and no sweat. That's why you call two men in a truck.
Two men in a truck.
Henry Cartrett is going to take over here on the mound for the Wilmington Sharks. Just one pitch thrown by Andrew Kaminsky as they call upon a left-hander. Now you may be confused on what in the world just happened as Kaminsky throws one pitch and hits Kevin Jordan, who stands at first base. Well, they're playing the matchup game right now. Kaminsky was a right-hander facing off with Kevin Jordan, a right-hander. Throw back to first. They didn't want to send Parsley back out to the 8th. They wanted to get a new arm in, so they figured let's go righty and then bring in a lefty later. So that was the game plan from the beginning, was just to have him face Kevin Jordan, then go down to the bullpen and call upon the left-hander Henry Cartrett, because three of the next four batters for the Tobs at the top of the order are left-handed bats. So they're playing the matchup game, which is why you just see one pitch thrown. Bouncer foul here for Jared Carr. Jared 0 for 3 tonight. Pop out, ground out, strike out. Runner at first base is Kevin Jordan. Second time he's reached base here this evening. Still been consistently raining here tonight over the last 3 innings. Pickoff tossed. The ball's one strike here on Jared Carr. Cartrett a long pause, now comes home. Ground ball ripped down to first. That's a fair ball. Step on the bag. The throw down there. Kevin Jordan, the tag. None of it matters. They call foul ball. 0-2. So that's just strike 2 on Jarrett. Tyler Jackson out of the dugout, the skipper of the Wilmington Sharks, wanting an explanation on that play. I don't know if he got one that he necessarily enjoyed. Runner at first base, 2 strikes and no outs. Backed him way away. 1-2. Kevin Jordan this season is 3 for 3 in stolen bases. time is called by Jarrett at the plate. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for the Sharks. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Tobs. We're here in the home half of inning number 8. Sharks looking for the first out. 1-2. Carr fights it off, pumps it up down the third base line, out of play. Tobs are on the road tomorrow and the day after. Face off with the Martinsville Mustangs and the Peninsula Pilots. Next home game for Wilson, at least Coastal Plain League game, will not be until July 11th, so 1 week from today. Got a Super Splash Day on Wednesday afternoon. No television coverage. Back at home here on the 11th against the Ashboro Copperheads. 1-2 pitch. This one a little floater down into right field. It'll hang up for the right fielder Everett, who will make the grab for the first out of the inning. Hunter Gore coming up. He's 0 for 3 as well.
Now batting, wearing number 21 from Mount Olive, Hunter Gore.
Hunter will take one in there for a strike. Gore struck out looking in the first. 2 outs in the air since. Pointless stat of the night. Hunter Gore's at the plate for the first time in an even inning. Inning 1, 3, and 5. Pickoff toss gets away from Ferry. Up and off to second goes Kevin Jordan. He's looking for 3. He's around the bag. There will be no throw. The throw does come in, even though Clemente Incline, the third baseman, was telling him to eat it. The go-ahead run stands 90 feet from home with just 1 out, and Hunter Gore, all he got to do is get underneath one. Goes as an E1 on the throw. Second error in the ball game here tonight. That's the first one here on the Sharks. The infield is drawn in. Again, all that Hunter Gore needs to do now is to get something deep and high in the air. No balls, 1 strike, infield in. Gore watches it up. 1-1. Gore awaits. 1-1 pitch to him. Got it deep into center field. This should be deep enough. Kevin Jordan is tagging at third. Conrad to make the glove. His throw coming in is cut off, and just like that, sac fly, RBI for Hunter Gore. The Tobs are back on top, 2-1. Well, that'll more than likely end the 17-game on-base streak for Hunter Gore, but I think that's a fair trade. Sacrifice fly, Tobs up 2-1.
Now batting, wearing number 9 from Georgia Southern, Christian Avan.
Christian Avan is 0 for 3 tonight. Bats at 2 outs and the base is clear. Breaking ball, outside edge for a called strike. So that run is charged to Andrew Kaminsky. TBD on earned or unearned. 0-1. Strike called. Avant just barely nicked this ball, and will be hung on to by the catcher, McKeithen. He will strike out swinging. First strikeout of the night for Henny Cartret, but the Tobs will take the lead and gladly take an advantage of a throwing error. Wilson all of a sudden is 3 outs from victory, leading 2-1 to the ninth.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
At Thomas Law Attorneys, we're passionate about working with clients to find solutions to their issues. We work hard to get you the results you need so you can move on with your life. Thomas Law is a law firm with deep roots in Wilson, North Carolina and the surrounding area. Our firm helps clients who have been injured, arrested, or simply need more information about their rights and legal options. Contact us at 252-360-1379 or online at thomaslawnc.com. Thomas Law is proud to be a longtime sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball.
A little time with my favorite people goes a long way. And now at Denny's, $5.99 goes a long way too. You can get 2 eggs, 3 sausage links, 3 strips of bacon, and 2 buttermilk pancakes, all for just $5.99. The new Meat Lover Slam is here. See you at Denny's.
Tobs Baseball is being brought to you by Emerge Ortho, Greenlight, Thomas Law, and Wilson Medical Center. The sound of Red Hot Chili Peppers rings through the stadium, and that means one thing and one thing only. Jimmy Sharkey is now on the hill. It'll be his 3rd save opportunity of the season as he steps off for the top of the 9th. This Tobs pitching change is brought to you by Farm Bureau Lori Thomas. Farm Bureau Lori Thomas is always there for you when called upon, just like Jimmy Sharkey. Jimmy 1 for 2 in save opportunities this season as he hops onto the hill, has been dealing with a little bit of back tightness over the last couple of days, which has held him from competition over the last few. Jimmy Sharkey, last outing for him was back on the 27th when an inning of work, 3 hits, an earned run, 2 strikeouts, and blew his first save of the season. The right-hander from Yorktown, New York, 6'2", 225, the North Division All-Star, is on the bump now, and he'll face off here with 3, 4, and 5 for the top half of the 9th as he looks to lock down his 2nd save of the season. So Sharkey is in. Jimmy a 4.76 earned run average, no record. With this outing, he now takes over the team lead in most pitching appearances this year, his 12th of the season. Corey Everett, 1 for 2, hit by a pitch and scored tonight, the only run for the Sharks this evening. Pitch a called, strike 0-1. Don't forget, coming up after the final out of the ball game is made, the Tobs post-game show, where we wrap everything up for you and get you set up for the next 2 road games before the All-Star break. Low and off the plate, it's 1-1. The only time the Wilmington Sharks come here this season. 1-1 fouled off, 1-2. Everett, Ferry, Conrad, scheduled hitters here in this inning. One-two pitch in the dirt, blocked by Avant. Final line for Nate Fiala, 2 innings of work, a hit, a run that was earned, no walks, a strikeout, and 2 hit batters. Tobs have gone with all right-handers here out of the bullpen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Get a pop-up out of play.
Are you insured? If not, then call Vincent Lively with Farm Bureau Insurance for all your insurance needs.
Two. Got him swinging. 1 down.
And that strikeout was brought to you by Edward Jones Chris Collins.
It's a great spot there for Jimmy Sharkey. Starts off the corner, or starts on the corner and falls off the plate. One out, Chad Ferry to the plate. Just a one-run lead.
Wearing number 20 from Clemson, Chad Ferry.
Tobs have only played 3 games that ended with 1-run differentials. And they are 1-2 in those games. One out, base is clear. Pitch in the dirt to Chad Ferry. Chad had a single back in the 7th inning. Other than that, he's hitless, 1 for 3. Check to swing, they'll ask. That's a tough angle there for the first base umpire, Jeff Osborne. And it's a 2-0 count. When in doubt, go with no. Again, that's a very tough angle. I don't think he went regardless. (2-0) pitch. Fouled back. It's 2-1. Sharkey comes home. That's a strike call. 2-2. Good off speed there from Jimmy. And this is a bad sign. Jimmy has been dealing with back issues, and he immediately calls out Brian Hill. I think that's going to be it for him. Right as Brian popped out of the dugout, he pointed to his back and said, yeah. Jimmy's saying, nope, this ain't it. Oh, that's such a bummer. Sharkey's going to get pulled here. And that back tightness for him has been the Achilles heel. That was immediate. Just watch the replay here. We have the stream up that you guys are watching, which is a little bit delayed for us. Jimmy, right as he threw that pitch, right when he got the ball back, he made the kill sign. And the Tobs are going to go down to the bullpen. With this injury, Taylor Soper is going to come in. And that's going to be as much time as he needs to get ready with his injury timeout. So we're going to step aside. Taylor Soper is coming into the ballgame. And it's a 2-2 count that he inherits here on Chad Ferry. So just a third of an inning pitched here tonight. And if this score holds, then Jimmy Sharkey will not get a save, but he'll get a hold. We're going to step aside. Soper's into the ballgame. 2-1 Tobs.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
At Performance Heating and Cooling, we're proud of our reputation for quality, service, and value, whether you need an HVAC system installed, repaired, or maintained. Serving residential and light commercial customers in Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 20 years, we're the area's home comfort specialists. We feature state-of-the-art Train home comfort systems and service for all makes and models. Keep your family cool this summer. Performance Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train.
Tobs forced to go to the bullpen here, and Taylor Soper is going to be called upon here. This Tobs pitching change brought to you by Farm Bureau Lori Thomas. Farm Bureau Lori Thomas is always there for you when called upon. The count is 2-2 on Chad Ferry. 4 pitches thrown by Jimmy Sharkey before giving an early exit due to an injury. 2-2 breaking balls upstairs. Curveball makes it full. So just a third of an inning here tonight for Jimmy Sharkey. He'd get a hold if this score holds. Payoff pitch. Called strike three on the outside corner. Chad Ferry's livid. I don't blame him. That pitch was pretty far off the plate.
That strikeout was brought to you by Edward Jones, Chris Collins.
Tobs will take it. Taylor Soper comes in, throws 2 pitches and gets a strikeout. How about that? Two down. C.J. Conrad comes to the plate. Bases empty.
Number 6 from Winthrop, C.J. Conrad.
Conrad is 0 for 3. He struck out twice tonight. First pitch. Conrad waves over the top of this one. No balls, 1 strike. 0-1 breaking ball crosses the plate a little high. Landed in the mid at the strike zone, but that ball crossed the plate high. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's game time. The Sharks are down to their final strike tonight. Conrad trying to avoid the hat trick this evening. Already with 2 Ks on the night. 1-2. Little liner down the left field side. This count's still right there. One-two pitch. Chopper towards third. Chris Myers has got it. Over across the diamond, and the ball game is over.
That's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Ground out will finish it, and Taylor Soper chalks up his first save of the season as the Tobs pick up their fastest win of the year in a brief 2 hours and 9 minutes. Wilson comes out on top here with the 2-1 final, as they will win just their second one-run ball game of the 2019 season. The Tobs postgame show is coming up next, brought to you by State Farm Jana Lake. We come back on the Tobs TV network.
State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
Professional Drug Screening Services is the premier location in Wilson for all your drug and alcohol testing needs. PDSS is nationally accredited in drug-free workplace program management, and all PDSS collectors are nationally certified. There is never a charge for integrity at PDSS. Partner with Professional Drug Screening Services for professional results. Located on Tarboro Street in Wilson, North Carolina. Give us a call today at 252-243-7377. That's 252-243-7377.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
Tobs come away with a victory here tonight as they take down the Wilmington Sharks. As we welcome you in here to the broadcast booth here at Fleming Stadium. Steve Granado alongside with you. Happy 4th of July here. The Tobs pull out their fastest 9-inning game of the season. A whole whopping 2 hours and 9 minutes with 8 hits combined and just 3 runs across the board here tonight. And it's time for your Tobs postgame show and the postgame recap brought to you by State Farm Jana Lake. We'd like to thank State Farm Jana Lake for their continued support of Wilson Tobs baseball here in the 2019 season. Let's go ahead and get this thing wrapped up for you. Jacob Gilmore was great here tonight. And unfortunately for him, he will not get the victory. But take a look at these numbers. 6 innings of work, 2 hits allowed. Gives up 0 runs. 0 runs. It's the longest outing. He's continued to extend his outings this season. That's now 6 innings here tonight. 2 walks and 5 strikeouts for him as he will not factor into the decision here this evening. But what an outing from Jacob Gilmore. A huge tip of the cap here for him. He has been the most consistent arm out of the bullpen here for the Tobs this season, or out of the rotation, out of the entire pitching staff. Jacob Gilmore has really dazzled here in his first couple starts here of the 2019 season. So he set the Tobs up nice and pretty, but it was a nice job by Austin Parsley. He had a great game as well. 7 innings of work tonight, just 5 hits, 1 run on a solo homer from Kevin Jordan. That came in the bottom of the 5th, 412 feet away from home. Kevin Jordan locked down his 3rd home run of the season, now tied for the team lead with Shamoy Christopher and Deshaun Lookout as the ball leaves the yard on a laser beam, straight shot out to left field, and the Tobs will grab a 1-0 lead. Gilmore exited after 6. Nate Fiala came in on an 0-2 pitch, hit Corey Everett, and on a weird sack, suicide, safety squeeze, whatever you want to call it, the run comes in to score. Corey Everett would score on the play from the sack bunt from Clemente Incline. He gets an RBI on the play, and at that point, it was a tie ball game at 1 apiece, and that would be the end of the night for Jacob Gilmore, who, again, wasn't pitching in that frame, but does get out of a chance to win that ball game because of the tie. Wilson, unfortunately, will not get him here the win tonight, so he's still 0-0 on the season. It was 1-1 in the 7th. It lasted until the bottom half of the 8th. Kevin Jordan was hit by a pitch to open up the inning, and that was against Andrew Kaminsky. Threw 1 pitch and hit him square in the back, put the runner at first, a fly out. Then a throwing error on a pickoff toss would get Jordan all the way around to third base, and then Hunter Gore would get the job done here with a 1-strike pitch, would fly it into center field, and that would be just enough here as coming in to score would be Kevin Jordan deep into center field. And unfortunately for Hunter Gore, that snaps a 17-game on-base streak with that sacrifice fly. But again, as we said earlier, I think he'll gladly take that exchange, and I think that's a good exchange rate there, right there, as the Tobs will come out to win because of that sacrifice fly. One sour note for certain, Jimmy Sharkey was testing his back here tonight. He came in the 9th inning, threw to 1 batter, got the strikeout, then got a 2-2 count on Chad Ferry, a big curveball, 12-6 style, broke in for a called strike to put that count at 1-2 rather, and immediately said, I'm done. He's been dealing with some back problems, which has sidelined him over the second half here of this season. And with that, I imagine he will not make an appearance, or at least that would be my assumption. He would not make an appearance here in the next couple of games, nor will he make an appearance in the All-Star game. They're going to take this very, very carefully here. You want to keep Jimmy Sharkey fresh. He's still got a year in college to come up here in a couple of months, and you want to make sure he's going to be feeling okay. So those back problems that have been lingering for him finally starting to come fruition, unfortunately for him. So he is not going to get a save tonight. He does get a hold, weirdly enough, and the save goes to Taylor Soper. He gets the next 2 batters, got a controversial strike 3 call on Chad Ferry, and then got C.J. Conrad to ground out to third base to end the ball game. Soper would lock down his first save of the year. Here are your totals. A minuscule 1 run on 3 hits for Wilmington. It's not much better for the Tobs here tonight. 1 error, 4 left on base. Not a lot of base runners. The pitchers certainly did their job here tonight. The Tobs, 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and also 4 left. A combined 3 runs, combined 8 hits, combined 2 errors, combined 8 left. Not a lot of offense here tonight. The pitchers stole the show here on 4th of July. The win goes to Nate Fiala. He's now 3-0 on the year. The loss goes to Andrew Kaminsky, who throws 1 pitch and gets his 2nd loss of the season. And the save, as we mentioned, goes to Taylor Soper. He's now 1 for 1 in save opportunities this season. Started at 5:08, finished at 7:17. Took us a brief 2 hours and 9 minutes, the fastest 9-inning game of the 2019 season as they come away on top here on 4th of July. It was a very warm day here that kind of cooled down for the Tobs. and was 83 degrees here at game start. We saw some rain creep in the 5th inning, and it finished here at 75 degrees on 4th of July, giving the Tobs plenty of time to head on over to the fairgrounds and catch the fireworks here tonight in Wilson, North Carolina. I want to remind you of our upcoming schedule. Tobs are back on the road tomorrow to face off with the Martinsville Mustangs. That ball game tomorrow at 7 p.m. start. We'll go live here 10 minutes prior to first pitch on the Tobs radio network. That's mixler.com/Wilson Tobs. And thereafter, they wrap up the weird little break before the All-Star break with the Peninsula Pilots. Both those games on the road, and both those games will be on mixler.com/Wilson Tobs. Make sure to download the free Android and iOS app. That's MIXLR, available on Android and iOS. The Tobs will not return home for a regularly scheduled Coastal Plain League home game until July the 11th. They will be here on the 10th for a Super Splash Day, but that's a noon game for the kids, essentially, a game that doesn't necessarily matter. That's against the Catawba Valley Stars. But the Tobs will be back in Coastal Plain League action on the 11th here at home. Tickets, details online at wilsontobs.com. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Wilson comes away with the victory with that win. They move to 16-12 on the year, now 2-1 here in the second half with the loss. The Sharks back in the loss column after back-to-back victories. They are now 9-19 and 1-1 in the second half. That's going to do it for us here. I'm Steve Granado. One last time for you. The Tobs come out on top against the Sharks here tonight. Your final score, 2-1 in a pitcher's duel. We'll talk to you tomorrow night on the road, but until then, enjoy what's left of your 4th of July, everybody.